Way down ice. Muhammad trying to possess here. He loses it to Von Winter. Winter in a pickle here. He has to get out of the zone. He does. And chips it on in. Able to get past that red line, so no icing called. I think it's the one. Yep, that one. All right, we're back. Thanks. Frozen up by Doherty.
Just give a quick shout out to Victoria. Nice seeing you. Too bad you couldn't come to the game. We'll film everything for you.
I'm doing my best. Yes, apologies about all the technical issues. And of course I am blue, obviously when it's happening, which is the worst part. But we're back now. The Golden Wolves haven't scored since the 10th goal. So hopefully I didn't lose you before that. Juswick to Sands. Sands to Juswick. Juswick trying to drive the net. Going across, shot! Oh, it's wide. Still a dangerous spot for Carpenter. And repossessed by the Scarlet Knights. Out it goes. And back the other way. Carson gets a chance to play the puck. A couple of passing cycles along the way. Landon Sands will be the breakout man. Icing upcoming. Face-off upcoming here. The Golden Wolves have to get it out of their own zone. Lopez has to play it to Juswick. Juswick into Wilson. From behind the net, they try to operate out of their zone. Rutgers, it's Chuck. Oh, and Chuck already had one against Lopez today. He's not going to allow the second. Kim tries to get it back. Misdirected by the Golden Wolves and kept into the zone for a second. It goes back to Reese Wilson as it's cleared all the way down. As we fall below halfway through this third period here. No goals to speak of just yet. Shot! Wide of the net by Torrey, and that one's gonna go 200 feet down. Hayden Peoples to Reese Wilson. Wilson tried to find Carpenter. Carpenter couldn't quite keep a hold. Doesn't matter, it's speedy Claycomb. Claycomb in for a goal! Chris Claycomb. Sneaky sly are you? Don't count the small guy out on that one. He drove the net. Claycomb to Maurer. Maurer goes back to Peoples. Peoples trying to operate out of his own zone. He finds Bellantoni. Bellantoni really quick, all things considering. He's trying to drive this one up zone quickly. Shot coming in. Around the net, they attempt to go. Cross to Peoples. He got robbed. Just below 9 minutes. The score now stands 11-1 thanks to the marker there from Chris Claycomb. Not sure of any hat-trick alerts just yet. Haven, shot! No dice. Shot again. Through the traffic and out. That's going to spring Maurer. Maurer shot. Across it goes. In his own net. Still loose. Lobbed out of the air. What a save by Doherty. What an incredible save. He robbed him. Down to his last legs there, and he's able to pull that puck right out of the air. Trying to walk out of the bank there with the goal, and Doherty robs him blind. Fergus to center. Ciccarelli Back the other way. Conabir drives it back. Conabir quickly working with line mates. To Sands it goes. Sands lost it. Sands shot! Saved by Doherty. Fergus trying to turn. No dice. Back the other way come the Scarlet Knights. Labiri gets intercepted along the way. Intercepted again. Oh my God, his luck with that puck has not been good. Conabir. Sands trying to work it in. They clear it in, and that forces Rutgers to clear it out. Von Winter in possession, in stride with the puck. Back the other way. It's Ciccarelli trying to get in the way of right there. It was a couple of players actually. Chuck with the puck. Chuck a puck. Ciccarelli trying to find his way to Fergus. Both have goals here tonight. Sands is the only man right now, I think, on the forwards part of that line without a goal. Obviously, Winter and Conabir also don't have a goal here tonight. Intercepted by Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli cross pass, kept in. Out at long last and trying to go back for it is Sands. Sands just going to get in the way of Wright. He has to clear out, and Winter will take the icing. Or not the icing, the offsides. What am I saying? $7:15 to go here. Chuck to center for the Scarlet Knights. They win. Back goes Phil Juswick. Juswick clears it on back, finds his way to Reese Wilson. Wilson trying to get his group out of the zone here. They'll use Joey Mullen through center. Mullen waiting for Denny, or Denny waiting for Mullen to clear it in, I should say. Shot on in there for Mullen from behind the net, looking to operate. Back out front, shot! Wide of the net. Mullen was going to definitely have a good setup there. If that was in the back of the net, that would have been a record setup right there. Out in front, shot! Nice save. Denny was in center, though, and that puck's going to squeak on out. Lopez gets another chance to play the puck, have some fun. Batted down along the way. It'll be Rutgers to play, right. Didn't quite keep a hold, so Juswick able to clear out. 6 minutes left to go here. The clock ticking against, of course, Rutgers. The Golden Wolves looking to tack on some more goals. Through center they go. Sparaccio working in stride with what looks to be Mullen. Frozen up there by Doherty. 11-1, sorry, the score. Which I say, 11-1. Well, I'm forgetting about Chris Claycomb's goal. My God. But yes, 11-1 we are. Face-off at center. Driven on back, the Scarlet Knights. Pilpel on in. From behind the net, they try to operate. Brian Pilpel retrieves the puck for Crew. Bellantoni into Pilpel, across pass to Aiden Peoples. Peoples shot! It's loose. Kept in. Bellantoni crossing to Pilpel. Pilpel has to turn. Behind the net, trying to operate with Sparaccio. Sparaccio didn't keep it. Peoples will have to keep it down. Peoples on in. Peoples hauled on down. From behind the net, he works. Hayden Peoples. Chipped on out. And that's going to go 200 feet down ice. Lopez's puck to play. Leaves it behind for Bellantoni. Bellantoni. Off the body of Garcia there. Not the intention, but the outcome. And drives in Bellantoni. Bellantoni tried to cross it over for Sparaccio. Pilpel. Shot incoming. Off the mask there. Pilpel turning. Peoples. To Sparaccio. Sparaccio. This period? This period? Oh, 70. Alvernia now at 70 shots as it comes another one. Nice save by Doherty. He's going to have to hug that post tight now as the Golden Wolves want to get a 12th here. They're looking for a quarter of 100 goals here in this series. Shot coming in. Nice save by Doherty again. Back along it goes. Dom Garcia finds Pilpul. Pilpul on the inside, trying to center. Pilpul. To Sparaccio and Garcia. Pilpul. Lost it along the way and it skids on out. Kept alive by Peoples in neutral ice. Lost it. Smith clears it on in. Lopez's puck to play here. Leaves it for Bellantoni once again. Bellantoni fires it on out. It's going to go 200 feet down. Not enough speed for icing as we're steadily approaching under 3 minutes to play here. Chuck's puck to play. And he'll chuck that puck all the way down. Chuck a puck. Vaughn Winter over to Conabier. Back to Winter. Playing a little bit of passing game here. They work their way back inside the zone thanks to the big body of Sands. Sands shipped on in. Saved by Doherty. Interesting that Doherty's move would be to put the pads together instead of grab it with the stick and just pass it off to a teammate, but no complaints, obviously, if you're a Scarlet Knight. Trying to find Liberia along the boards. The Scarlet Knights trying to sprint a breakout. Intercepted along the way. Out in front. Whoa, dangerous. I think that was Torrey trying to get Sands a goal there. Vaughn Winter trying to drive in. As we fastly approach under 2 to play. Conabier. From behind the net, he looks to operate. Gets it around Chuck. Conabier through center ice. He answers the offensive zone. Shot. Shot again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost a goal. Shot by Sands. There you go, Landon Sands. That's a goal, baby. You got your present there, buddy. Take that puck back to the bench. This is going to be a prolonged celebration because I believe that is Landon Sands' first goal. Make the score 12-1 with 1:55 left. Back goes Buki. He lost the puck to Chuck. And I'm doing a lot more rhyming this game than normal. I promise it's only because the guy's last name is Chuck. Buki back the other way. Shot coming. Oh, no, not shot coming in. Buki laid out across the boards. That's to be a penalty any day of the week. And the second Rutgers touches up here, although. Shot coming in, whoa! That's wide of the net. Rutgers will finally touch up and a penalty call. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. And they've got Lopez to the bench there really late. A late call to get Lopez to the bench and the extra attacker out. Two minutes should go up on the board. Yes, they will. So Alvernia will play the rest of this game a man up. Rutgers a man down. And down by a lot in this second drubbing straight for them against the Golden Wolves. Right now, the combined goal total, Golden Wolves 25 and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights 0 in the series of the season. Landon Sands looking for someone to cross pass. It was Waldron. Chipped on, out, and back into Waldron. Shot coming in! Off the backboards. 45 seconds left. Trying to clear it on out. It's going to go 200 feet. Lopez gets another chance to play the puck here. And I can only imagine what the final shot count is for this game. More specifically for Rutgers. Connebier back the other way. Connebier takes a shot! High of the net. Sands trying to get one last operation for his team here. It's Waldron, works back out. Shot coming in! Off the netting, face off with 10 seconds left. What's the shot total? And the shot total stand at 78-11. It took Rutgers till the third period to get above double digits for this one, and it just speaks to Alvernia having the puck so much, taking all those shots. The score is a big reflection of all that as we play the last 10 years. Shot coming in. One last shot potentially for Sand. Shot! Whoa, it's wide, and that is the game, folks. 12-1, the final series goals. Totals 25 for the Golden Wolves, 3 for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Try not to leave me too soon, as I think we're going to have an interview after this in a little bit. Obviously, we have to let the players get through their post-game rituals, but a game for the ages, 2 games for the ages for the Golden Wolves. And Carson Lopez, above a 900 save percent here tonight. A great way to come back and start. Obviously, not as much action as I think a goalie would hope for, but it's still when the goalie doesn't puck too much. Carson Lopez, we'll get that on his stat sheet, and hopefully more games for him to come after the long absence from him. Other stats just to remember, as a reminder, Andrew Denny, 2 goals in this series. He has 1 in each game. Brendan Fergus, 4. Logan Buckley, 5 in total. You'll see the Golden Wolves now all crowd around. It was a big game for them. Some players hit the locker room here early. We talked about Ciccarelli. Obviously, he's been waiting on a goal for Ben. He finally got one as well. Fergus, we said, got one up. The Carter's an amazing thing. Landon Sands netting his first. Joey Mullen, of course, always a great player when it comes down to this game. And an all-out effort from the Golden Wolves here tonight. They played amazingly. Don't go anywhere, as we're going to have that coach interview or player interview. I don't know which one. Depends upon who I get sent. In a couple of minutes here, we just got to let them obviously finish up their post-game rituals. And then I promise we'll have a really good interview. Until then.